I I am just excited to play a guy following a crazy monk tonight. So
We'll
let's
get to
do
some
it.
fun things. I'm hoping. I know that we have to wrap it up early. Wolfgang, just let me know when you gotta duck out. I just based on progression and how big this thing is, the rest of this dungeon is. I think we just make it to the boss, and that's about it. That's my prediction. But I have no idea with you guys.
Yeah, you're fucked up on
Um,
Oxy right now.
yeah.
You're at the boss right now, you motherfucker.
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys might just teleport there. We'll see how that goes. No, there's plenty of fun stuff. Uh, let's just go into it, I guess. Uh, Kevin Wolfgang, how's it going?
It's going well.
Fantastic.
I'm
Uh,
cleaning up my mess and uh, making a sandwich.
That's
So I'm
awesome.
not on
We'll be in the car.
Roll20 yet.
All right, no problem. Then
You
with
guys can
that, well,
you guys can do what you're gonna do. I can follow along.
all right, cool. I'll make sure to move your character. If we go to you, I think did we end with you guys last time, Brian
I
and
think we
Tom?
ended.
so
Yeah,
I remember.
there is
think
one thing I have to jump in on because I know that at the statue, because these guys had gone up. Geez, I'm gonna try to remember names. I don't know. Tom and Brian had gone up here.
Jackie
Um,
Jan.
Artemis
yes,
and Jack.
right, Jackie Chan. And so then we've got this sprite down here in the Yoda room who was trying to go back, but I think this door was completely closed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because in that case, he'll just go back with these guys then, and then that's all I had. Just kind of say like, yeah, that thing's still closed. So I mean, I'll go back
I
and report, but
if I remember correctly, I was following the now blind and super drugged up senses of one Jackie Super High Chan, because he had discovered where the beacon was coming from. Maybe it's for the wine room, or maybe it's the boss. I don't know, but let's do
He was
this.
definitely sniffing out for the wine.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he wanted, but I think it was some sort of like magic sense or some ninja sense he had. But I think we ended with Kevin and Wolfgang because I seem to remember there being a lot of discussions about sprites being killed by shit that was going on in that room.
True.
You mean when I wasted my level 9 spell to
I don't want to talk
stop
about it.
them
I
from
don't want to
moving?
talk about it.
I wouldn't say waste. That way you could just beat
Right.
them up while they're down.
Yeah.
You destroyed
when
all
you
of
were
them.
like, well, I almost died, it's like not really much of a waste then. I thought you were
Yeah.
in decent shape. I didn't know
I
you were about to
Oh
drop.
no.
So.
I lost about 20 hit points out of 70, I think. I don't know, I gotta check my character
Jeez.
page.
I
At
was
that
just,
point I was
I
just kinda
have
like,
to say that
fuck this.
I just have to say that I love like your guys' tactics for that room. Like honestly, if I was a player and I saw some fucking rugs move, I would absolutely light that fucking room on fire. So like, I'm in the other room going like, I hate that we split the party, but if I was
We
standing
did
there, I'd
end
do
on
the
us
same
because
thing.
I got a fire potion, so it's Brian and Tom.
Yeah, I know we did kind of
Sick.
see this room and stuff like that.
Now that I
just
can
from where
somewhat
we were.
remember.
All right, Chucky Jan, you are running. Artemis was trying to investigate this room, and he was looking into it. I think he found out some information, but more time. We need more time to figure out anything else. And so you decided to run after Jackie. So
Oh yeah, that was about where we left. Yeah.
where are you heading to?
Read. Ain't no time for that.
So are we following me or Tom's character?
Following. Well, he's following you, so
He's following
Yeah,
me.
I'm following you.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Let me check my little handy dandy ruler here. And it's 10 to here and 10 to the door, basically. So I'm gonna just keep wall running, because I just so excitedly I'm looking for the wine cellar. I got a feeling that it's behind this door, whatever this door is.
Oh,
And I'm gonna I'm not gonna kick it open. I've learned my lesson. But could I do a you know what? Could I do so I get to the door, could I do a perception just to see if there's anything I can figure out that maybe my senses might tell me is behind this door if there's
if
anything.
it's labeled push or pull.
Anything at all.
All right, here we go. Finally found that thing again. Bring it down. It's funny how this was pre-made and how everything is has a description to it. I think this might just be a wooden door, but it's loading right now.
Okay. Well, I got dirty 20, so to just determine if there's stuff, like if I can either like smell the wine or if I hear an enemy or whatever, or if I
Yeah,
notice it's push or pull.
You have this very strange sense going on.
Mhm.
Don't know. It could be due to your key, some kind of strange power going on here, but you're not seeing with your eyes, so you're
Oh yeah,
like
that's right.
you at least know intuitively that you're on your way to wine.
Okay.
All right. So you notice that this door is locked, but you seem to be on the side that is keeping it locked and barred, so you can just easily pick up the bars and throw them to the side, and this room will be open now.
Yeah, just fucking grab it and fling
Give
it.
me a perception check.
You want me to do another one?
What did you get for the first one?
It was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So
Yeah,
that was to just
so-
determine if the door was whatever and I'm on the way to wine. So you want me to do one more?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. So I grab it, I throw the thing off to the side frantically. I'm feeling around the door, I'm Ray Charlesing the door. And I'm gonna open it and I'm just gonna fling it open and run into the next room. Damn. Damn it.
Let's see. Move this room. You're not
Front door.
even concerned with what's in here. You are still on track for the booze and everything. So
Mhm.
you're gonna go right towards this next door, and it seems like even from across the room, we're just gonna move you up. Say you get to this door, and
Okay.
it seems like you're on the side that has been secured. It was probably the tiger people you ran into that are kept everything secure. So you're coming from like a way that was locked, so you can just unlock this door as well.
Okay, cool. And then that's it. That's the end of my moves. I think I've gone pretty far. So I'll
Yeah.
wait till we'll move it on to the next person. I like the tiger. I like the high tiger. That was a good find. Wherever you got that picture from. I don't know if you Googled high tiger or whatever, but it was good.
They are odd, and they remind you of Ink. But you also get a strange feeling. You're like, I don't know if they're exactly like him. So
Okay.
you might be able to investigate them more once you see him again. But
Okay.
right now, they're just tiger people, just like your friend.
They're
Ink.
just tiger people. Thought one was a creepo, almost kicked him in the nuts. The other guy's just getting high.
Yep.
All right, cool.
All right. Bring you right there. Artemis, where are you?
All right, Artemis realizing he doesn't have a chance to continue studying this room is going to move up, and I think like maybe make it up to here. And if he sees him disappear into that room, I'm hoping following on his heels. I'm gonna try to maybe fly down to here, sort of a dash fly movement, and
All right.
and that's actually, you know what? Can I just do a perception of this room just in case there's something
Definitely.
cool in here?
Definitely.
All right, let me go back to that. Do a little perceptione. Great.
There's
Perception-
not wine. It's not important.
Well, it's my perception is a +2, so I got a 7.
A 7. If you're ending your turn here, we can do another one on the start of your next turn. But right now, doing a dash and everything, you are trying to focus on Jackie Jan.
Yeah, no, I'm fine
So-
with that. Yeah, I'm fine with saying that. Like, if the, like I didn't notice anything, I'm just following on Jackie Chan's heels.
Cool. Yep. So that's where you guys go. Can move back to our friends, or up to you guys. You're not really in turn order, but I guess if you guys want to hand it off to them, you can. Are you guys?
Yeah, I think
Kevin,
I've done what I can do, and
All right. We'll go back to you guys then. Kevin, Wolfgang.
All right.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just say something to me, TJ? I had to run. I had to step out of the room. Sorry.
No. You're all good.
All right, cool.
So in that case, I think this sprite would be continuing on his way. I think they were. I think they were 40 feet movement speed.
I felt like we already rolled for what direction he went into.
Yep. He was.
So
We did roll.
Oh.
I'm just trying to get the because I moved him back because it's like, oh, if we're just doing like kind of turn by turnish. Yeah. So 40
Right.
feet. So this time he's got. Yeah. But if he keeps
Okay.
going, if we've got like time, whichever. But I think right now it's kind of regroup, see where we stand. We found the fire potion. Do we want to open any of the doors, or you're not feeling great? For sure.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. I just started thinking about what if the gnomes decide they want to build giant mechanical humanoids and take over the world? Anyway, yeah, we should
The gnomes were
I
always
guess
a
we
threat
should
for
go
that.
through another door.
The gnomes love their giant fucking robots.
We don't know what robots are.
Giant fucking.
They're not in
Warforged.
this universe.
Sorry, they're giant warforged.
automatons.
This isn't Warhammer, goddammit.
They have so many different iterations of those stupid warforged. Some transform, most don't. Now I'm distracted. Shit. So how you feeling? Are you do you need to recover at all?
I mean, it would help if I had my character sheet open. Grab my iPad.
Oh wow, I could actually like use some things. Yeah. Maybe.
I think I'm at like 50 out of 70.
That's not terrible. Because I'm at 70 out of 108. So it's, not great. I think we'll want to,
Yeah, we might wanna rest a bit. I'm at 66 out of 77, so I'm not too bad, but I mean, if you're at 70 out of 108, then
I think I can just throw a cure on myself if that's the case. Doesn't sound like we're in too bad a shape.
yeah. I mean, yeah, no, we should be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my my loot to heal myself. All right, cool. Put out a sick tune. All right, do we want to? I think we should press on a little bit. I think this guy should be more Gandalfy. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not at all. I think we move him like to like the doors Like over here.
Yeah, we should be using him as the guinea pig.
Oh, absolutely.
Now that I think about it,
Yeah, let's move him
instead
to the
of
door,
the
and then we'll
sprites.
we can open it up. We'll move these guys a little bit back.
This door?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You're trying to have him open it?
Nope.
Okay.
Just have him be there. I'm going to try and stealth open it and see what I can see, and have this guy prepared to attack. I mean, I also want to be prepared to attack, but, you know, mostly this guy, because I think he's going to be, you know, our meat shield. Especially when that happens.
All right. You try to find some kind of lock, and something you notice about this door right away is it's heavily sealed. It's made of different metals, and
Firebolt?
it doesn't really look like there's something you can use thieves' tools on. This might require more force, like a crowbar or something.
Ooh, that's not my specialty.
It
but
seems
it
like it
might be
requires
this guy's. Okay. Frog Hulk Smash.
Let's see.
But quietly, we'll do this. We don't want anyone to know we're coming.
Why do I have tabs open if it's just gonna reload? Alright, let's see. I think he's stronger than you, but we'll see how strong. So are you giving him a crowbar or something?
Oh, wait, no. Do I have a crowbar? What is that? Am I proficient with the crowbar? Hold on, let me see if I actually have one. I have a crowbar. Alright, well, if I've got a crowbar, I'll try using it at first, because I'm sure I've run into stuff like this. Advantage on strength checks where the crowbar, where leverage can be applied.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and stick this in and open it up.
Go for it. Give me a strength check with
All right,
advantage.
That's one. Oh no, I got better, but that didn't make much of a difference. Unless
Yeah, it
should be-
doesn't. It doesn't budge.
Oh no, that's the same thing. So it's I'm like a sad, struggling, not even Wookiee, because more Ewok-y, because of how little I've made this thing move. And it's just yeah, I'm not. I could run away from this fast, but this thing doesn't have a lock, so I don't like this door.
What if I cast Shatter on the door?
Sound. Use sound, right?
Shatter.
I mean-
Shatter, is that the one that's the like a thunderous thing?
Yeah. Yeah. The door would have to make a saving throw.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, creature made of metal, crystal, stone.
What? Have disadvantage or something?
No, they'd have creatures made of that would have to make a con saving throw. Con 18 saving throw.
I can tell you right now. Well, I don't know. Maybe you need to give me some kind of perception check. Make sure it's not real. Make sure it's just a door.
What does a 12 get me?
Pretty sure it's a door, and it's made of some kind of metal.
When I
I asked,
was like jamming
I
the
asked
crowbar
Ink,
at it, I felt
do-
like
do-
that's
do you-
what it was. Sorry. I was just
What-
asking
Ask,
if when I was jamming the crowbar at it, did I feel like it was like metal and just a straight up door?
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, it didn't attack you at all. So, and you're pretty sure, I'm sure that you've run into whatever they're called,
Like mimic?
mimics.
Yeah.
Yeah. In your adventures, and you're like, oh, this would have attacked me by now. So,
They usually
generally
don't have
speaking.
much patience.
yeah.
So, I'm just gonna ask Ink, should I see if I can shatter it?
You know what? I have a crowbar, but usually I don't use it. Let's see if I can just get this in here and just see if this guy can smash it open. And if not, yes, we move on to more destruction.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, so you hand it over to him. He comes up, hand him the crowbar. He has advantage. He seems to be struggling with the door just as much as you are.
All right, time to blow this fucker up, I think.
All right. I cast shatter.
Give a wide berth.
Oh yeah, there you go. I'm gonna just position you in such a way where you're right in front of it, making sure you're just
All right,
hitting the
cast.
wall. All right, you cast Shatter, and I guess it has no save or anything, so I guess just roll for damage.
19 points of damage.
Could I have my hand crossbow out?
Sure, you can be prepared for something to jump out.
Ready to shoot it.
The walls around it seem to crumble a bit, but the door itself seems to have enough damage reduction to not look that different. But you've damaged the walls around it. Maybe you'll be able to damage the walls enough to find your way through to break this door off of the walls, but it's still in place.
You know what that tells me? That I just have to cast shatter at a higher level. And
Yeah,
maybe
potentially.
break down the entire castle around me. That's one way to complete the quest, right?
9th level.
That's one way through.
I think I
No.
did.
Do it.
I think I did tell you about a collapsed hallway at one point last week. I don't know if I did. Pretty sure not you guys, but I think I told Brian and Tom. All
I don't
right,
remember
so
at all, but probably.
Wolfgang, have you ever TPK'd someone? You should do it. Just do it and see what happens.
No. I'm gonna look at Ink and be like, shatter again? I don't know. We might cave ourselves in.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go up and see if I can see if there's like any air or gaps into the around the side of the door. At all.
All right.
not even enough space to have your spray go through, but you see like that it's leading to another hallway. Give me a perception check.
11. Jesus. Not high.
Yeah, it's even with your dark vision, it's difficult to make out what's in this hallway. There doesn't seem to be much light. Unlike the room that you're in, it seems well lit.
Yeah. Alright, well, damn. Wasn't expecting that to be so guarded. I'm gonna... You know what? Can I make an investigation on this door? Not
Sure.
good at it, but let's see what the hell is going on. 18.
Knocking on the door a little bit, experimenting with it, you notice that this is an adamantium door, and it is heavily sealed
Yeah.
from both sides. You're guessing because going on this side, it's barred from here too. So someone wanted to try to block this path off.
That just makes me want to go in more.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's necessarily good, but yeah. I agree with that. I definitely want to go in more. Well, I don't know. I think we still have to,
I mean, I feel like it's our civil duty to try and break this door down.
yeah, like, it makes sense. That's just what you know makes sense in my mind as well.
What if we tried to science this, like heat, then cool, then heat, then cool, then heat, then cool, until it eventually, gets weak enough to break.
Just wondering how long and how many spells that's going to cost us.
Well, luckily I have Firebolt and Ray of Frost as cantrips.
Well, then if that's the case, I have nothing that I can help with for cantrips.
Well, yeah, I mean, wait, can't you use your bardic inspiration on me?
Yeah, but I don't want to waste all my bardic inspiration on you hitting a door.
That's true. Yeah.
If you miss the door,
you're right.
I'm just gonna laugh.
I mean, unless I get a nat 1, I'm not missing the door. I have a plus 12.
If it has a 15. So, I guess... anyway, you start blasting.
Yeah,
I guess we see what happens.
does a nat 20 hit?
What's the modifier? What did you get?
So it's 20 plus 12, so 32.
Oh, it hits it. And you can damage it.
Alright, and so it's 6d10, 36 points of damage.
What? Holy shit.
And sorry, what kind of damage
Fire?
was it? All right, fireball.
No, firebolt.
Firebolt. 36.
Yeah, 3d10 doubles to 6d10 on a nat 20. It was a crit.
Right.
That's right, 3d10. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, you put a stain on it. It looks pretty great. You've successfully damaged it and pushed it, indented it back a bit. It's still standing.
Alright, I mean...
Vajor was here.
It's not looking great, but it's on its hinges.
Oh!
I mean, that's fine. I'm just trying to get through. So if I have to destroy the door, I have to destroy the door.
Well, keep going then.
Yeah, that's what
It
you
was
do.
great.
Blast away.
Yeah, okay. It's a 14 hit.
Nope. It absorbs the blow from that.
How about a 21?
That is also, it just completely absorbs it.
What the hell?
That first one, you put a huge dent in it. Like,
No, remember you
25?
hit it no, remember you hit it right there. Stop. No, like don't go for the corners. Just go for where you were. Doesn't seem like you're hitting anything at this point.
yeah, 25 you hit.
There you go. See?
22 points of fire damage.
You're making progress, but it seems to, like, this thing absorbs a certain amount. It has some kind of damage threshold.
Check and make
So-
sure it's a push or pull
Oh
door.
shit! You know what? True Strike. Give me all the information on it.
All the information on it. It is an adamantium door. And its weakness
Yeah.
seems to
yeah,
be where you did that firebolt. That's where the weakness seems to be. So Ink was spot on with that.
Okay. I mean,
Uh,
Kevin, do you want to keep going with this? I don't want to take up everyone's time.
No, I was gonna say I feel like at this point, you are blasting away at this thing while we're waiting in anticipation, with things ready as we cut to the other guys.
Yeah,
There we go.
because I think
Yeah.
eventually you might be able to get through this.
Yeah,
even though it's,
we'll get through. It's
I'm on the
just-
edge of
is
my
it
seat.
in a half a minute or 2 minutes later, or meanwhile.
Yes, the only thing is I don't know how much, because what you're getting from, even when you hit this door, is absorbing a certain amount. But
Is it
It-
possible that they could take like a 10 or a 20? Like, I know that that's not really a rule, but like, could they
Yeah.
say that they take 20 minutes and that gives them like a 20 on their roll so that they could attack with that and then do that?
well, we saw a 20 hit, and
Did
being
nothing.
what kind of metal this door is,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna let you know, adamantium has a property to ignore the critical, so it's just a normal hit. So I just halved it, and then it has damage threshold, but you still, even with that, you still made a pretty big dent in it. It's just, you guys could take maybe even over an hour to do this. Like, you keep taking 20s. This door is just the one thing that you might notice with this.
Sorry. Like, does Kevin, do you have True Strike as a cantrip? Any chance?
No.
I just casted True Strike. Didn't give me anything.
Well,
Yeah,
it's all of
It
this.
gave me what I already knew.
You might want to go back to your plan of cold and hot and cold. That might do something a little bit more, I guess. I don't know how much True Strike actually tells you about that.
So
but
it gives a brief insight into the target's defenses.
yeah, so I mean, I guess you could try to go with cold and hot, but you
And
put
on
a
my
decent
next
dent that
turn,
it's
my next turn, I gain advantage on my first attack.
right.
So
And you might be able to like re-leverage this because now it's not as close to the wall. You might be able to see a little bit more in there. And I mean, there's about that you can see now, but it's still hard to see the whole 5 feet. And still not enough for the sprite to be able to go through. So, I mean, if you guys want to still take some time, we'll see how you do when we come back.
Yeah, I think it's now that we know we're doing it, we can just go through the rolls and just see how long it takes us.
Do you have any cantrips or anything that you're throwing at this, Ink, to assist?
Nope. I've got friends, mending, message, and prestidigitation.
Oh, you could mend the door.
I know. I was thinking of that.
That's
Although I
alright.
did think about it and go, wait, that might not be what I want to do because that's a touch range, and I don't want to be there while he's blasting.
That's true.
But that's the only reason I can think of.
That's true. All right. So at the beginning of this turn, I'm gonna actually start off with Artemis giving me a perception check.
All right, let's do this. Artemis, where's my thing? Perception. That's better. It's way better than the 7. 16.
As you're about to head out this door, you catch a glimpse of those hands that you saw in the library. You can investigate them further if you want, and I would need an investigation check if you want to investigate them further.
I'm gonna give an investigation check. I have to. I just feel compelled. Ugh, not great. 7.
All right. Yeah, they just look.
I love this character because what he's good at, he's amazing. What he sucks at, he is terrible.
Yeah. I don't know if you're actually slowing down enough to investigate it. So you stop for a moment because you caught a glimpse of it, but then you look back and you see that Jackie has just moved right out of view.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm morally compelled to Chan at this point. I'm gonna continue to follow him.
All right. God damn it! Why can't I highlight the character? Am I okay? That's why. All right, I'm gonna just move you down here because you just went out of his view, and when you go down there, I feel like this is gonna be fun. All right. Yeah, directly ahead of you, Jackie Chan. You feel like this is the door that you've been looking for. This is it. You have a sense of that you can even smell the alcohol. But also give me a perception check.
Yeah, you got it. Ooh. Let's see what that ends up being.
So close. It's so close. You can taste it.
Oh, 12.
12. All right. Apparently now, even though you have your senses up and everything like that, you are still so hyper focused on getting more alcohol, even though you have plenty on your person. You're like, this is what I'm after. So I say that you just go gung ho in there.
All right, cool. Just my senses are just so good. So let me check how far away that is.
Let's see. We already
About
moved
20.
10. Yeah.
Should I do so with that was a perception, right? Do I notice that I mean, I know I'm so laser focused on the booze, but do I notice that the Artemis is trying to follow me as well? Do I like hear or smell her bird smell? I don't know, his bird smell.
With the 12, you can't really see. You're on this new wavelength of things, and it seems that it's leading you to things that you just want. So
Okay. My new
there you
plane
go.
of existence. All right, sick. So I'm just gonna fucking barge on through. Is this door open or closed?
It's open. Let me see if I can even move that to the back.
I was gonna say I would like to
Alright.
think that like this door is like maybe wooden and closed, but I just blast through it, like just run through it, and there's just a Jackie Chan shaped hole in the door.
Now this is a room that's
Just open.
I had people choose, like, help me out with some of these rooms,
Mm-hmm.
and this particular room was important to somebody, and we went past it, and we were on the verge of greatness. So I needed to make another path to go
Okay.
here. So that's what that is that it's whited out. And as you approach, I need when you go up to the door, I need a wisdom save.
Ooh, my drunken wisdom. A wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That'll probably be fine, but let's see how it goes. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. What did you, out of curiosity, what did you roll?
I rolled a 10, and my wisdom is for saving throws is plus 10.
Okay. You feel, and it might just be that you're on this new wavelength, but you feel that there's some kind of magical force around you, and you are zenned out even more than like the smoke and the alcohol. This is like a whole new feeling, and you feel like it's kind of like you feel very passive and safe.
Okay.
That is what I will let you know.
Feel safe.
And yes.
Can I try and you know what? I'm gonna try and just like I feel safe. I'm gonna try and just. Oh, there's another walkway. So I think
This
the
is-
alcohol is through the door that's right to my left.
Yes.
I mean, it would be in front of me or whatever, but to my left. You know what I mean?
Yes, right in front. Yeah.
Do I notice is the door made of wood or is it made of like whatever metal like the other doors?
I'm gonna bring Artemis just up a little bit, but not enough to see
Just
you
in
right
case.
there. Still, don't worry. Still safe. So is this door? Well, in your current state of being after this and whatnot, you just try to open it, and like the passivity kind of takes over you, and you just open the door.
Okay. All right, and I'm opening that shit up, and I'm coming into hopefully the wine cellar.
Yes, and this is, like I said, the verge of greatness. I didn't write all of this, but you know, here you go.
What the fuck?
You
Got
enter
some
this
help from Lucas,
room.
I see.
You entered this room, and you tried to.
I like to think my guy
focus.
actually says, "What the fuck?"
All right. Well, I actually want to know if I want to know how focused you are on the alcohol, if you even notice this. But it's hard because this isn't the only person in here. There
Oh,
are
shit.
multiple other people all around the sides, but there is
I'm blind.
also there's
Just kidding.
also a lot of alcohol that you see, bottles and food laid out on like this table in front of you. Let's see. I'm gonna roll real quick to see if you just go right for alcohol. Nope. You are distracted enough, and with your kind of blind sense, you notice that there's other people. And there's just these orgies of people that are just sucking on toes.
The fuck? This is great.
That is what it says.
This is
It says
awesome.
right here.
How did they
this-
know?
They're all just sucking on toes.
I'm flabbergasted. How did this is just my dream come true. I got my booze, I got the toes. What else do I need in my life? I never even want to leave this room. I'm just done with the game. That's it. My character's all set.
So even though this is what
How do I know? Hold on. How do I know that they're sucking on toes? Do I like hear it? Is it through my hearing? I need to know the
You're
details.
familiar
it
with
is
the sound.
this, it is this
I've heard this
strange
once before.
it is this strange vision that you're getting, you don't actually see this. Oh my god, it's so much bigger than I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, it's enormous.
In your face. When this particular person, because of what your vision is like, is they're actually kind of overlapped. You see a little bit of that, but you actually, and this is just because you smoked, so this is what you see. You also see this.
Oh God, is he sucking toes?
He is actually one in like
He's known
kind
as
of
one-
possessing. He's possessing this character.
Okay.
And
So,
you
like, I
can
can-
tell that because of the type of vision that
blind
you
sense.
have right now. Yeah.
Your
Okay.
fucking Neo Matrix vision.
Oh God, it's a lot to process
You can see
in my drunk mind.
Agent Smith.
And then this person comes in, please come in, enjoy yourself.
And this is the demon possessed guy, or is it just some other rando at the party?
No, it's the demon possessed guy. Everyone else is
toe-sucking
too
orgy.
busy, yeah, getting their toes sucked or sucking on toes. But it seems like everyone pretty much has a foot in their mouth. It says it right here. It says it right here. Went very thoroughly over this.
All right, sick. I'm just gonna say, hey, pal. I feel like you really know how to throw a party here.
He's like, indeed I do. And he goes, what's your fancy?
Oh, I like what's going. I really like what's going on right now. But I'm just so thirsty. I have my throat is so parched. I just really need something to drink, and if it could be served to me like in a glass, in between someone's toes, all the better.
And then he goes, that can be arranged. And then someone comes over and helps. Well, and then he's like, what's your flavor?
It's my flavor.
What's your flavor?
Listen, buddy. As long as it's not some dude's toes serving me wine, I'm okay. All
Well, there
right.
you go. That's you saw right through that question. You knew what that meant. So then,
middle-aged.
Demon.
Dinah.
Demon is okay as long as I can't tell.
so someone comes over and is a woman. They made sure of that for you as much, and starts pouring. Okay, do you want it out of a glass between their toes, or are you just like, oh, I'm just gonna put her foot in my mouth and make her pour this down?
Straight
I
from the
wasn't
tap.
specific, so dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. No, this is your character. You're at the end there. So you're on the
I'll take
receiving end of
from
this.
a glass. From a glass, then.
Yeah,
It's
there you
poured
go.
into a glass and then served to me through some acrobatic, toe serving.
An acrobatic
Fantastic.
pose.
Artemis, I'm guessing, are you still pursuing Jackie Chan?
Yes.
You are. Yeah.
So I'm assuming. I think that if I make it to here and I see a bunch of weird shit like you just said, I'd like to make
All the checks.
I guess a perception check. I guess a perception check to see.
Before that, I need a wisdom save.
Wisdom. All right. Oh, that's fucking tit. 20, not natural. Not 20 total.
Oh, that's what he got too. You guys were so close, but you have another sensation that is just passivity going over you. That is it. It's just
We're just all calm. We're
weird
all sucking
feeling.
toes and just having a great time.
now you can do the perception check if you want.
All right. I'm just thinking. Can I do like an Arcana check, maybe? Just like, because this scene. Like, I'm thinking like character-wise, it's really out of place. That, like, we're in this basement. There's these like hell toads running around, and then there's this back on nail like orgy pit happening. It just seems really out of place. Can I do like an Arcana check to see some kind of weird shit happening?
Sure. Yeah, give me an
The
Arcana.
reason I ask that is my Arcana check is so much better than fucking perception check. Yeah, it is. All right, 25.
25. All right. With that, you know that there's some kind of magical field that is making everyone passive, and they're under some sort of spell. And you know that there is a Lord of Hell here, but this isn't his particular. This isn't what he usually involves himself in. With this and the type of magic you think, and how powerful it is, you think that this is another Lord of Hell's doing.
Wait, I think it's a what? I'm sorry, you broke up.
This is another, a different Lord of Hell's doing. That there might be some space from a different demon making this all happen.
I think that if it's possible, Artemis is going to try and. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cantrip. I'm going to cantrip this Lord of Hell, and I'm going to say to him, in the most polite, benign manner, I'm going to say, "It looks like you're on top of your game here. In fact, I can't even see through it. But wannabe drunk Jackie Chan, and wannabe means he really wants to be drunk, and myself are in search of a particular person and or thing that is spreading this vile frog plague through everywhere. We've already met with a couple denizens of the lower planes. They're willing to help us and give us a couple totes of awesomeness.
Did you enter the room then?
Did I what?
You entered the room? Or are you just trying to say all this from the hallway?
I'm just outside the room, I think, right? On the map.
Yeah. Does he know that? Did he figure out that this is a demon person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Through the Arcana check, he did.
Yeah.
He was like, "This type of magic is hellish," and
yeah. So
yeah.
I basically I just want to message. Check it. You point your finger towards the creature. It's a message. So basically, I'm going to try to keep it short. I'm just going to say, Lord of Hell, my friend and I are not seeking you or your offerings. We are actually
Speak for yourself, bub.
You're not. You're not here.
He
You're not my
is.
friend.
He doesn't. He's not in the conversation, but you can clearly see he's there.
I know.
He wouldn't be able to talk though.
No, I just imagine that like a message spell. I just want him to hear it. I don't want anyone else to hear it.
Right.
So if I do a message spell, I just imagine it's like the cheap telekinesis that like.
Right.
And basically, I want to say like Lord of Hell, we're pursuing the progenitor of a frog plague, and if you would allow us to pass and continue the quest, we'd be happy to provide whatever aid we can in overthrowing this other denizen of the awesomeness of the abyss kind of thing, or of the nine hells.
Oh, you're no fun. Come in and enjoy yourself.
I'm not a big fan of toes, and I'm just making sure that guy doesn't get messed up. So until you give us safe passage, I'm gonna stay where I am. But thank you.
Come in. And I need a wisdom save.
Yep. Toe parties keep going. I see a hallway here.
Stop, please.
My mom told me a couple things growing up. One is don't accept candy with razor blades, and the other is when a Hell Lord says come in, you should probably say no. So that's
wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Fuck. This is not my best.
Yeah, my mom always said that, but fuck it.
My mom also said.
Listen, Mom.
Save is not my best, and my wisdom save was a 9. Not my best.
All right, you come in.
Wait, I have to ask. Is this a magical effect?
Yes.
Okay, so I have advantage. So, not that it did an 11 save. God damn it!
It doesn't save.
I'm just gonna say.
All right.
I'm just gonna say, like, between glasses of wine, like, damn, this place is great. I know we got to deal with frog aids, but Jesus Christ, I'm coming back here.
Who doesn't want to imagine Jackie Chan with 2 long fluted glasses of wine just being like gulp, 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 gulp? So apparently I'm compelled to come in. There's nothing I can do about it. So
They say come in.
Oh, look at the shape of your toes. We've never seen that before.
Are you talking to Artemis?
It's just an idea, just a thought.
It just dawned on him, and now he's turning Artemis into a celebrity.
Yeah, you could do really well here for yourself.
You might even say celebrity. Oh yeah.
This would actually be funny.
He'll be the
So-
original like webcam bird.
You say that, and you actually get a laugh out of this guy, and he was like, "Please make your friend at home." And if
Listen.
you don't want to, I need a wisdom save.
If I don't want to make him at home,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, listen. Well, let me know if you want me to do one with my sentence after my
Wisdom
sentence.
save.
Wisdom save. All right, I'll just do it. You know what? Let's just save ourselves a headache here.
Sorry for this.
No, don't be
Not
sorry.
really, but
22.
But no. 22. All right, with that, you completely save.
Okay.
You kind of look at me like, I just want the alcohol, and then you. Go
Yeah,
back
I'm like,
to
you know,
drinking.
I know this guy's a fucking demon. We can all see that he's a fucking demon, you know. But damn, this is a great party.
His
Demons
faith
throw great
leads the way.
parties.
Come on.
I'm just gonna kind of look at the guy and be like, I know what you're really about. I might be blind, but I can see.
Just to let you know what was going to happen there is the guy was going to make you suck Artemis's toes.
Oh God!
But he has talons that deal 1d4 damage
Oh God!
plus whatever.
Oh,
So
God.
there's that too.
Oh Christ!
But you save completely. Artemis was just told to come in. You seem to have more wits about you. You just got the alcohol in your system. There's still like this ray of passivity. Now that you got here, you're just trying to
Can we get
collect up
frog aids
some.
from sucking toes? Is that how it spreads?
When you guys mentioned frog aids a couple times, you see him. People start to like perk up, and he's like, "There's no frog aids here." He's just like trying to settle everyone down, and you can tell that everyone's kind of under a spell here.
Oh, okay. Like, see, Artemis, it's fine. They're clean. It's fine. They're clean. You vouched for them.
Nothing has ever come good situation where somebody goes, "It's cool, it's clean." Nothing. Nothing has ever come from that.
All right, and this one seems to be just distracted, trying to calm people down who are seem to be snapping out of it because frog aids, big words, to them, and I'm guessing that you're collecting a couple booze for the road there.
Yeah, sure. I'll grab a couple of. Could I try and steal a couple of bottles and hide them? Would I have to hide them and steal them? Like, would he notice? I mean, he's a demon. Demons like
Yeah,
shit like that.
There,
Is this actually the wine cellar, or did we just find like a random, like, entryway to like a weird hell level?
it is like a dining hall kind of thing, and they have all of the alcohol in here. And this Lord of Hell seems to be one that's involved in violence and sex and stuff. Hence in our last game that we did with this guy, that's like the whole thing is that he makes these characters do this shit. And what you're getting from the power from what he's like done so far and being able to resist it, it's not that he's actually here. He's kind of possessing this person through something.
Okay.
I like if as soon as I have the opportunity to kind of like bow out and back out of this room, unless we're like going through that top door because that's where we got to go. I'm backing out. Like, this has been fun, but no.
Oh, it has been fun, and yeah. If you guys want to attempt to leave or like dash out of here or something like that, I will need another wisdom save.
Yeah, we'll try, and I'll be like, okay, pal, it's been fun, but we got to stop frog aids. I'll definitely be back, but frog aids takes precedent.
All right, need a wisdom save.
26 for me.
All right, you seem to be walking out with no problem with.
With
Now
a
that you
couple
have
of
your
bottles
booze,
of wine in my pocket.
now that you're boozed up, you have your focus back. You're good. You know
Can I
what the mission
see,
is.
or do I still have
And-
my
No,
blind?
you don't. You can't see the way that you normally saw, but you're seeing things in a different way
Okay.
that seems to be revealing true forms to you, and you're seeing through magic that you weren't able to before. So, and then before you go anywhere, while you're trying to back away, I need a wisdom save from Artemis
Yeah. So Artemis rolled twice, and
with advantage.
his
Yep.
first roll was a fucking 10 total, and his second roll was a 19.
Beautiful. All right. With that, you pass.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna
Because-
be like, "You fucking don't pass," and I'm like, "There's
The-
literally no chance in fucking hell I'm ever gonna pass this shit."
You still don't feel violent, but when this person asks you to come back, you are not compelled to come back. So as long as you guys dash out of there, you should be safe.
I would like to say that as I dash out of there, following Jackie Chan, I bird poop on the floor on my way out.
Is that passive? I'll allow it.
Amazing.
It's someone's fetish probably there. I don't know. There's a lot of people sucking on toes. Don't judge them. All right, so
I just
Oh,
want
we're
to
going
say
back
Alex
up?
is not
We
trying
went
to-
out the way we came.
yeah, I'll reveal that to you. It was just another entrance.
Oh, okay.
You can go out there, and I'll say that you find some
We
empty
loop
barrels
around.
in
Yeah.
the hallway, but you're trying to also dash away and trying to hear this guy summon you back. But your willpower helped you out there, and
Okay,
with
cool.
that, we go back to Vajoran Inc. and our toad just trying to.
Don't say toe. It's too soon, you know? Toad, toe, it's just too close. I just can't.
So
Okay.
from now
All right,
on,
that's
just
Duh.
Frog, is that okay with you?
Yeah, frog's okay.
Okay. All right. Just to let you know who made that room. It wasn't just Lucas. That was some input from his girlfriend,
Nice.
or his fiance.
Nice.
So she was like, just do a toe sucking room, and he was like, all right, that's what I'll tell him.
I
And
love it.
Lucas texted me, and we decided to add this freaking guy.
Yeah,
and,
Rocky Horror Picture
Yeah,
Show,
Rocky
right?
Horror
You
Picture.
mean Tim Curry? Yeah.
Exactly. Steve,
He's
Long
just
John
a
Silver?
sweet trans.
is it Tim?
Transvestite from Transylvania.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. Yep.
Yeah, spot
Rocky
on.
Horror Picture.
Muppet Treasure Island, Long John Silver. So
When you're a professional pirate.
Also the voice of
Right.
the evil guy in Mighty Max.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back. But
that
you
was-
guys
no,
continue
He
on.
was also what was it in the Three Musketeers? The
He was
bishop?
also the
Yeah.
devil guy in Legend.
He was
I
the
mean,
cardinal.
Curry's awesome.
Cardinal. That's what
He's
it was.
fucked up.
And
All right.
the guy who sings what's that song? Putin on the Ritz looks like him.
Putin on the Ritz. Tom, give me before we actually head back, give me a perception check.
Oh, I don't like these. These aren't great either. All right, here we go. All right, it's not great, not bad. It's a 12.
With this, you keep going through all of these rooms, and the one thing you keep noticing are these hands coming out of the wall.
Do they look like they're like holding something, or are they pointing at something, or they're just fucking hands, like ethereal floating hand?
It's facing palm outward toward you, and it's extended up towards the sky. So you can, if you're looking at it, it's like you're just looking at a palm, and it has a wrist, and it's going right into the wall. And they're placed in various locations. Some are closer than others, but there is palm coming out of the wall.
Can I make can I make a check of some sort to see if like this is something I like clearly this is some sort of fucked up weird magic or thing, but like can I make a check to see even if it's just a straight up like intelligence check to oh that's what this shit is.
Oh, they're kinky. Oh.
Oh, it's they're literally trying to give me like paw. Oh, kind of like I mean like
Give me a what the fuck do you give
I'm thinking
yeah,
like
straight up
insight. I'm thinking
intelligence.
insight like or something. What do you want?
Let's see. Insight. I'm thinking more just intelligence check.
I hate these. These are not my best. That's not a great. All right, it's 12. Another 12.
Fucking bird
Artemis
brain.
is so good at certain things, so bad at so many more.
This means something. This is important. That's about what you gather. Like this is a constant theme in the last few rooms that I've been in. I keep running into these. What they mean, I don't know, but they are important, and they might be. With the 12, you're thinking they're all correlated somehow.
Okay. Can I? You know what? No, I think that the best thing I can do is if I meet up with like the other spellcasters and try to ask them because I feel Jackie Chan is beyond questioning at this point. So
I'm fucking trashed. I love that room.
listen, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was great. I thought I'd walk in the room like, oh, evil things. I see through it. Instead, I walk in the room and it's like, do you like toes? And I'm like, not really. Too bad you like toes now. That's how that played out. So
Just had it forced upon me.
You know,
But yeah,
that's
all right.
Lucas wanted me to use that guy again, but he wasn't as strong as he was. Only the
Demons will be
passive ray
demons.
was as strong, because if it was as strong as he was, there's no escape even at this level. His DC is a 23.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, but don't
Jesus.
worry. He's not here. He can't hurt you. So he was just possessing somebody, so the DC was radically reduced. Yeah, so actually, you guys are settling down. You just saw the hands. We're gonna go head back to this group, going towards the door. Screw it. After all this time, if you guys really want to get through this door, let me roll some things. All right. Wolfgang, evens or odds?
Oh fuck.
Evens or odds?
Odds.
I rolled 3 die. There were 2 evens and 1 odd. You guys are struggling with this door still.
You know, TJ,
I'm
I
sorry.
hate you.
It's the will of the die. I'm impartial, or the game has no meaning.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's just say that I've just been using fire during all this time, so
Actually,
let's try and
if you wanted to be using cold,
hit it with Ray of Frost. I got a roll for that one too, I think.
I think we can have the frog be doing stuff too with fire. So if you just wanted to do Ray of Frost, he could just go fire.
Ooh,
You guys can be doing that.
You're right. I have advantage on this attack, on this one attack, because of
True
you know,
strike?
True Strike. Yeah, that thing. Okay, so a 23 and a 20. Do any of those hit?
The 23 hits.
I figured as much. Okay. Right, so that is 10 points of frost damage.
Alright, let's roll for the frog. I'm going to say it's coming at you at the same time. We're coming at the door at the same time. Hurl flame. That's no good. That also doesn't hit. His hurl flame isn't. It deals a ton of
Frog.
damage, but it doesn't. It's not as good as yours.
Uh,
Um, this guy's gonna need. He's gonna need to roll really high to help you guys out.
yeah, I figured as much. Damn. It's because I destroyed his sorcery focus.
It could be.
Well, things happen. So
Yo, the orb with the demon that was trying to speak to me.
Yeah. Wait, don't you still have shards of that?
Yes, I do.
You have it and it's broken?
Yeah.
You have
I broke.
you have all of it. Just want to
I
make
don't-
sure you have every piece. You just like swooped it up.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it really depends on you as the DM. I don't because I shattered it with firebolt, so some of it's melted. Some of it
Yes.
probably melted into the ground.
Yeah. But you took all like the big pieces and then you put it on your person, correct?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Oh
Alright,
shit.
he's gonna
Okay. So I forgot about this.
I mean, you had told me that I didn't hear anything coming from it anymore, so I grabbed it.
You did not. You did not hear anything coming from it. But
Oh, but
it should have
now that-
been. It should have been when you entered this building, having it. You start to hear these sounds again.
Oh, god damn it! See, if I'd
hear
known that, I
something-
would have tossed it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say right now it starts talking to you.
Oh, son of
You can search your person. I already told you what it was, but if we want to go by your character, if you want to give me an intelligence check to see if you can figure out what it is on your person.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to handle it that way, or if you're going to be like, I just wanted this thing off, but you had a
I
connection
mean,
to
it's
it.
I rolled a 12, so
12. All right, that's high enough that you're like, it's this thing. I remember that the voice is coming from here, and you throw the orb on the ground again, with the rest of the
Oh.
ash floor that
can,
you have over here.
oh, I was gonna say, can I throw it into the door and then see if that if beating it into there will help.
Yeah, if you want to throw it at the door, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean,
Do a
Throw it at
dex
the door.
check to throw it at the door, I guess.
16.
It hits the door and it makes a weird sound. And the voice is still going. It's
Oh,
mumbling.
of course.
I need... Give me a wisdom save. Nope, sorry, charisma. Charisma save.
You fool. So a 17? Is that good enough? Oh wait,
You
do I have advantage on this?
no, just proficiency.
Just proficiency. Okay. Yeah. So
You still hear the voice.
wait, proficiency. So I'm supposed to add my.
it's the
No,
one
no,
that's-
it already
it's the
has it
same
on my
number,
sheet.
yeah,
Never mind.
that's in
Sorry.
there.
Okay, whatever.
It's this very faint whisper, and you can't make out what it's saying.
Oh boy.
And that's exclusive to him.
For all I know, it's Frogades.
Anything else you guys want to do? Do you
Uh,
still want to try to
that-
do something with this door?
That voice is exclusive to him.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I don't know about it. I'm just kind of hoping that this thing gets blast off soon. I think it's just my sprite would continue moving in the path that we had said, which was
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much just trying to
Down
break down this
here.
door.
Would you go this way?
yeah.
And where would you like him to go?
Down the path that he is currently headed. And does he get to a door?
There's the door.
And is it locked? And he can't get through it?
Too small.
So
I mean, he can make a check to try to wiggle it open or something.
all right, yeah, let's actually no, you know what? Because that'll he's invisible right now, just flying around. So he'll just scout that he's got kind of like 3 dead ends, and then just start coming back to report.
All right, so
You know, like
we'll say that
one dead end there, and then
not that way.
2 closed doors.
He'll go back to that location. Sure, let's just do that. All right, so he comes back.
Cool.
Or he's on
Actually,
his
you know
way
what?
back.
In that case, he will start flying the other way, just so that he can check that out too, so we can report fully.
Okay.
So next turn, that's the way he'll go, rather than report back that he found nothing.
Oh, god damn it, I'm so dumb. I have Mage Hand.
Hmm. What do?
Mage Hand,
Yeah.
you can use it to open a door that's locked.
Like it's a normal hand, yeah. I mean, you can see on the other side, so
You're
if
good.
you like,
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say that the voices were distracting me, and all of a sudden I remembered this. That's the canon for this, guys.
I support it.
And I'm gonna use Mage Hand to, you know, open it from the other side, since I can now see on the other side and lift up the what's keeping it from being opened.
Now,
you put
is
Mage
this just
Hand
like
on the.
really heavy, like heavy duty adamantium door, and it has like a
Oh
a
yeah,
latch
no,
on
no,
both
it can't.
sides?
It can't carry more than 10 pounds. So
Yeah. You put Mage Hand on the other side, and it feels around, and it's trying to, like, I don't even know if it reports back into you what it's feeling, but in this case, we can say, sure, intuitively with this magic, it's like it's an extension of your hand, and you're going and you're patting down the door, and you're like, this is just heavy duty, barred up door on both sides.
wait, I can now see into the room.
Yeah, you are able to summon the hand on that side because I think you can summon it.
Can I
sometimes.
just dimension door in there then?
You could. Yeah. If you bring in X amount of creatures you can see, so.
Yeah. So I'm actually I don't know, Kevin, what do you think? Should I waste a spell slot and dimension door and open it from the other side?
You're not necessarily gonna open it from the other side.
Well,
This is. I know
if I
this-
can
this is
lift
a
up
little-
the bar, then
This is a
open
little
it from the other.
tangential, but since you just said, Captain, what should I do? My wife said that if Harbor ever dies, we should replace Harbor with a new captain called Captain Fancy. And I can't disagree with any of that.
I didn't say captain. I said Kevin.
Yeah, but I've been called captain before, and
I just
that's
heard Kevin.
that's amazing. So
Yeah, you're very fancy.
this is twice, so that confirms it for me. So that's excellent. But the captain thinks that what should we do? I would suggest against teleporting in there because if it's that much of a pain in the ass to break this thing down, and it's barred from that side in some way that like because I couldn't use like thieves tools on it or anything on this side, so I don't know exactly
Right.
what the deal is with it, but I say if we're doing anything, we break this down and still have an escape route rather than being trapped in there with, old ink
Well,
blot
Greg-
face.
I mean, I'm all for this plan. Teleport in,
Yeah, that's why I'm saying not to.
but you should though.
We're trapped in here with you. And then, because then what happens? Do we teleport in and then you come back out and get the
Greg, oh no.
the frog?
I mean, I think he can bring all of you, right?
I think it's only one extra.
I don't know.
I thought. Either way,
Well, he's gone.
I'm saying, yeah, I think we just keep blasting. I think we're making some progress here.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah,
Not
I
all
guess
the time,
that's
but,
that's what we're
this
gonna
is a
do then.
badass door, and that's the whole point. Whatever's on the other side, we want to be ready for. We don't want to jump in and do something dumb, get trapped in there, and find out that hey, maybe us as
You're right. You're right.
podcasters
You're right.
shouldn't have
We're
been
not.
in there.
We're not. Draken hell.
Yeah,
I want to be offended, but it's true.
I mean, they might come in
Because
handy.
it's true.
At least Drac or Harbor, mainly Drac. This, from what you guys have been experiencing, this is a strength-based door.
yeah. But
Well, I said Draken hell because they're the ones that get in trouble. But it would be nice to have a barbarian of some sort right now. But
he's mostly con though.
What about Frogger?
yeah, but barbarians get advantage on strength.
Yeah, he tried. He's
Oh, he tried.
Yeah, he's trying to blast the thing, and he tried using the crowbar after me, hoping that he was a little stronger, but he was struggling with it too, because this is a badass door.
I will let you know, he rolled poorly.
Yeah. He's struggling.
I mean, if he
Has-
rolled
also,
poorly,
has he
we
been,
could.
he's probably regen all the way at this point, right?
Yeah, he is.
Nope.
He definitely is. Here we go.
I mean, if he rolled poorly, do we want to have him try again?
Yeah. Of course.
What would this do? Oh no!
I don't know.
I was really hoping. I was really hoping to extend the bar right across the screen. I made
No.
his max health is 127, and I put it to 300, and I'm like, oh, I want to go,
No.
and,
but
like,
this
calculate it out.
And
but it just adds a plus.
yeah.
If you guys wanted to edit your characters to show your health bar, that'd be pretty neat. If not, that's fine too. We've been playing this way anyway.
Yeah, it is cool though, seeing it for everyone involved too. Then you can see each other's. But yeah, I will do that in 1 second. But in the meantime, I think we're just kind of ready, because I'm not, gonna go up there and swing at the door while they're blasting away, and that's the thing that I do. So
We're still on the door.
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think we're sneaking past that thing yet, but we definitely have to get in this thing, because And this isn't.
This is super
okay,
important
and
now.
also, my gauntlet is still working fine because I'm not trying to break into this thing necessarily to steal. Although it may look like that at first glance. But no.
Mhm.
They're demon or something. So they're bad anyway.
Yeah, I need to say that it's really good that you didn't get caught in that room, because even though it's
Oh.
not your own will, it was a good trap, but you know now. So, yeah, you guys can keep going for the door, whatever you guys want to do. If that's what you want to do, you guys are blasting, right? Same plan?
Yep.
I mean, weren't we gonna see if the frog rolled better than poorly? Or next turn?
Yeah, are you giving him, like, because that's what I want to make sure that are you guys blasting, or are you guys gonna try to crowbar again? What are you doing?
No, I think at this point we've gone to blasting. So if it's like
Okay.
we get another attack that we can just throw at the thing, then I think we do it. If not, if we go to those guys, our turn's up, whichever. But I think that's just the plan. We've made some progress. Not every time, but we've made some.
Just to let you know, the progress you've made, it started off really well with that critical.
Mm-hmm.
It has been minimal since.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I only hit it for 10.
I will let you know that it absorbed all of that, even after the AC. There's a certain damage thresholds because objects have that, and they're not that high. But you need to go over a certain threshold to take stuff. So, all right, then I guess we'll go back to the other guys.
All right. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna turn to Artemis and be like, "Well, that was probably the coolest room I think we've been through so far. But what the fuck do we do now? Clearly, that guy was some kind of fucked up demon who had a great idea of how to party. But what's next? Where the fuck do we go?"
I'm gonna say that maybe our best bet is twofold. One is to try to figure out what hands mean. I'm gonna kind of just head back to like where the rest of that shit was with all these hands. The other thing is to say maybe splitting the party wasn't the best bet, and we should find them. Those are my thoughts.
Yeah, well, maybe fuck it. Let's get back to the other guys. Fun is fun. Sucking toes is fun, but we gotta get back to the party. We gotta find them.
Well, can you just do me a quick favor and I think TJ, if you'll allow it, I want to kind of point towards like all these fucking weird hands I keep seeing, and just ask him if he knows anything about this. Because if this son of a bitch knows about it and the rest of us can't, then I want to make sure we cover that base.
I don't know what you mean by hands. I only see feet.
All right, these toes are reaching.
He's also
out.
blind right now.
I am blind as fuck.
Yep, but he's like inner sensing the toes.
Yeah. If you point them out to him, he looks at it. You see, kind of in your range vision, a hand, and in that particular.
Can I walk over and shake the hand?
Yeah, you can try. It's in an awkward position. It's metal hand pointing straight up. Looks like it's made of brass.
I'm gonna just walk over and try and shake the hand wherever it is.
All right. So you try that, and then it's not really moving. So go to shake the hand, clasp it, and are you trying to move it?
I just up and down, just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm fucked up. I'm like, all right, I got this, Artemis. Don't worry. And then I shake it. I'm trying to shake it.
You try to move it, and I need a dex save.
Ooh.
I did not see this coming.
Ooh. Let's see. Dex.
Really?
15.
You went to touch the hand and you didn't see this coming, Tom? Come on.
15.
Nope.
You do not make it. Unfortunately, you are right there, and you cannot pull away from the hand fast enough. Fire shoots out onto
no.
your hand,
Oh, this is bullshit.
and you take 22 points of fire damage.
Oof. Big oof.
You wouldn't have taken that much, but because you're just covered in alcohol and you just
Yeah,
ooze
just so
alcohol, like,
flammable.
just a vapor
You're actually-
around
yeah.
you.
You're like the top of like, what the fuck is it called? One of those fish bowls from fucking Japanese restaurants. What the hell are they called? Are they just called fish bowls?
Scorpion Bowl?
Scorpion bowls. Yeah, you're just like, you're completely on fire. You're
Oh, the
You're
like the flaming shots or what?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
went
I know what you
immediately
mean.
for the what is it? The Bacardi 150 that's in the middle of it. That's what you went.
you're still on fire, and you're like, yeah, I don't know.
Can I adapt this to be some sort of flaming fist technique? Or am I just on fire and I'm just gonna keep taking damage unless I put it out?
The fire didn't come from you. So no, unfortunately. Sorry.
That's no, that's fair. That's fair.
That's how it goes.
That is how it
As
goes.
we all know, firebenders, there's only a couple that can produce flame. So if you have a flame already.
We don't speak of that version.
We would
Firebenders
never
can
speak of
firebend
this.
anywhere.
Speak of what? Version of what?
That's what I
I'm fairly
blacked
certain-
out there.
I'm fairly certain the only thing we need to focus on about firebenders not being able to produce is electricity. That's it. Done.
Fair. Pretty fair. All right, so you guys are in this room. Artemis, do you want to investigate these
Just say, oh,
further? This
fuck,
thing
what
just
the-
shot out
Yeah,
some
what the fuck?
fire.
Can I investigate, or am I like sort of like past my turn kind of thing?
Arcana or investigate.
All right, Arcana coming at you. Hold on.
All I'm imagining right now is Artemis is just like, hey, what's with those? And then he goes up and grabs it and then just gets burnt. And Artemis is just like, interesting.
So I'm not gonna lie. There's a part of me that hopes that's right, but I rolled a 17, so I'm hoping that it goes, and like he just pulls like his feathered hands away just in time that he's a little singed, and he's like, interesting, just like tweaking it just a little. That's all. So 17 on our Arcana check.
You notice that the fire is very controlled. You recognize the spell as Firebolt.
And does it seem like this like goes off regularly, or is it just like is there some trigger that maybe I hadn't noticed that was about this?
So far you've seen it react when you fuck with it. So I mean, if you want to try to poke it with something.
Okay. Yeah. So like I don't know what this is. I'd be like, Jackie Chan, just run through this room as fast as you can.
Something else you notice with this particular hand he approached, it has a V on it.
Wait, say that again, please.
It has the letter V.
The letter V. Is there a check I can make to see if that like makes some sense, or is that just sort of like knowledge and okay, I have that knowledge?
This is the puzzle for you.
All right, so
And it's incomplete.
Can I make like an Arcana check to see if V connects to frog aids at all?
You are fairly certain there's no connection.
Fuck. All right, never mind then. God damn.
Your level of deduction with your character, you're like, no.
No
But
relation.
you do have multiple hands in the that you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that
Yeah, I think that's
that's
all.
it? All right. All right, back to the other guys.
So yeah.
Did you want to do anything else?
Oh, I was just gonna say, is there any way I could like sense which way is the fastest way back to the other guys? Since I just got crispy and we were talking about getting back together, is there any way I could like detect which way would be quickest to get to them?
Sure. Yeah, you sense right down here.
All right, cool. All right, and then
Through
just
this-
pass it over to them.
All right, so I'll just move you over. You start messing with this door.
Yeah.
All right, back to the other guys. Lighting this door up. Bajor seems to be making some headway in this. Ink is kind of sitting back and relaxing. Probably can benefit from a short rest by now. And our frog friend here has also been trying to help, but his attacks don't seem to be as effective, even though he's trying to attack in unison with Vajor. It doesn't seem to be doing much.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. He's he's a little bit, not used to fighting doors. You'd expect that when he's living in a lake.
Yeah. He seems to be not as great with this spell. It's been a while, so Vajor, I need you to make 3 charisma saves.
3 charisma saves. Okay.
So could I take that
18.
short rest? Sorry.
Yeah,
Nat
you can
20.
do that.
So 31
Jesus. There you go. All right, so the first one,
and 30.
the first one you still hear the whispers, and then with that 20, and everything was silent. And even though you ignored it, your magical power seems to just have stopped it, and whatever essence was around you seems to have stopped.
Damn straight. Demons ain't getting me. Too paranoid for that. Okay. I mean, do you want me to choose another odds or evens?
To see how much progress you made on the door.
Yeah.
Go for it. Odds or evens?
I'm gonna stick with odds. Feeling real good about odds.
3 odds.
Sweet.
So you make enough headway for probably you might be able to climb through here. It's not gonna be quick. These sprites seem to be able to go in and out with no problem.
Okay. What
but
if we
you guys could crawl through. It's just there might be. I mean, the frog definitely can't make it through as he transforms. But you guys could crawl through, and it's difficult.
Yeah, I'm gonna have one of the sprites fly through and just check it out real quick. Invisibly.
That much goes down. we go. Gets to both there. Long hallways.
Indeed. So yeah, I think we're still planning on getting this open as much as we can while we wait. So that's probably going to be, maybe one more round of. Actually, no, we'll just wait. Not too long. Give them like, a couple minutes, just to check everything out. Report back. Not go too crazy. Biggest thing is no immediate threats. And
Okay.
Wolfgang, looks like you're lit up and talking, but might need a restart because we're hearing nothing from you. Or I'm not.
I'm not either.
But I think that's what we're doing, unless he's got other plans. Or if it's something where he wants to maybe keep blasting while we wait a little bit. See if we can make any progress on the door. A little bit more open for us.
Yep. Alright, other guys. Brian, Jackie and Artemis.
I'm gonna check it to make sure it's not a push or pull door.
Let's see. It is locked.
I'm gonna kick it open.
All
We're gonna
right.
try this again. We're gonna try it one more time.
All right.
Is it
attack
wood?
it.
Or can I see if is it wood or metal before I start kicking it?
I have a quick question. Do we know if the sprites are with us? Have they been
Yeah, they should have been.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just I can't know that. I don't think I can know that, but I just was asking.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
they are
you know
kinda
that-
checking in a little bit every once in a while.
You know that they're asking the correct questions. Like, want to spread cranberry, and then
Help you? Do
Yeah,
you
so-
get cranberry?
yeah, if you want to take a sip of a spread cranberry before kicking that door, dude.
Yeah.
Checking in like that.
Can I see if it?
Um,
All right. Can I? Yeah, because if the door's metal, I'm not gonna try and kick it in.
Can you scream out cranberry kick right before you do it?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, that sounds like a brilliant idea.
Or that's gonna give you a bonus. I don't know.
I think so. Right after drinking a sip of Sprite cranberry.
I mean that just makes sense.
I think so.
This door is made of stone.
Oh Christ!
You can do it.
You're a fucking monk. Shouldn't you be
You
able
think
to punch through fucking walls?
You
at
know,
this
guys,
point?
I've tried some other stuff, and I got caught on fire. But you know what? Fuck
Listen,
it.
I'm just
I'll give
saying.
the door a
You're a
quick kick.
monk. You just had a shot of cranberry fucking Sprite. You're ready, man. You are primed, and you're a fucking cannonball. Blow through this shit.
All right. You know
Cranberry
what?
kick.
With that, with that fucking amping me up, I'm definitely gonna go for it. You know what? Fuck it.
No matter what the DM says, +1. Just fucking +1.
I'll allow it.
Sorry, I'm just reading through anything that might help me, but I don't think there's really much. So yeah, I'm just gonna.
Because he had a +4, but now he's only got +1.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if he's like, oh, if it's against stone, I don't have him.
So I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna just run forward while screaming "cranberry kick" and
Yeah.
kick
As
the
you
door.
do that, the sprites are above you, just pouring cranberry on you.
Oh, sick! That
I
is
imagine
perfect.
It happens
Cranberry
in slow
drizzle.
motion. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, perfect. That's exactly it.
Dude, you don't even make it. LeBron just comes right through the door, and there's like a gust of wind behind him, and he looks right in your eyes, and he asks if you want to spray cranberry. No. Roll.
Default.
Your fist turns into the bullet coming out of his fucking gun, as he's like, "Sprite cranberry."
And what am I rolling for?
Battle mode.
Strength?
Uh,
How about
yeah. Strength.
what about acrobatics? No,
Sure.
sure,
for
just
it.
so I actually
as
don't
well.
kill myself. You know, I'm I'm trying to hit just the right point on the door.
You're trying to, water slide on this floor with cranberry and
With
it's
cranberry and
acrobatic in
wine
nature.
dripping down my chest and stuff. It also would be a dirty 20 to kick the door.
Well,
kick
with the
the
cranberry
door.
drip down
Or
your
kicking the
chest,
door.
of course it's dirty.
A filthy 20.
Very nice. Let's do a double kick into the door. So do 2 unarmed attacks to the door.
Do you want me to roll 2 dice?
Yeah. Whatever. I think, where are you at? With like a D8 or D10
The
for your
D10?
unarmed?
Let me look.
D10.
D8.
All right, then roll
1
2
D8
D8s
plus 5. So 2 D8s plus 5?
plus 10.
Plus 10. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. 2. So the
And
first one's an 18. The second
You
one
want a
is.
Sprite cranberry? Of course you do, motherfucker.
Or you just want me to do the total?
Total.
So it would, okay, I'm sorry. I've been smoking my bowl a little bit, so I'm a little trashed. So do you want me to add 10 to each of those, or 10 to my overall what I got for both of them
Overall.
together? Okay, so it's a 21. So I rolled an 8 and a 3, so 11, and then plus 10.
All right, damage reduction.
My hand's all burnt up.
It is stone. Well, you're using your feet, so at least there's that.
And I'll just have broken legs.
Oh wait, I have it right here. All right. You put a good dent in it. You put a good dent in it. That's about it.
Okay. And I just fall.
You push it back, and it is stone door, not really on its hinge, and it just, you jumped up high enough that it falls over and has a dent in it, and you can walk over it.
Nice. I'm just gonna say nailed it and drink a Sprite cranberry and then walk through the door. Oh shit, we're close. How much further can I move? Can I move like up to the next door or like here?
Yeah, you can move in to about there.
All right, and I just see that the next room. Say, Artemis, get over here. I don't know what they're trying to melt the door. I think I saw this in Pokemon once.
There's just an archway. There's just an archway there.
Okay.
That you see leads to a larger. Yeah. And Artemis, will you move up?
Yeah, if I have a chance to, I'm gonna go into that room. Do this with the mouse. Like maybe right here, and then will you allow me to do like either an investigation or a perception check just to see if there's some weird shit in this room?
Yeah, perception check.
All right, perceptione. Bam. I rolled a fucking 3, so I don't see anything. There you go.
Well, the very obvious thing you notice is a giant hand in the middle of the room.
I just ran right past it.
It's in the middle. Yeah, you ran right past. Come on.
I feel you ran right past it and went crantastic as you did it. But okay.
Yeah, I like that catchphrase.
These things are kind of investigating this as well.
So yeah, but I rolled so poorly. I don't think you're gonna let me do anything else. So okay.
Yeah, the only thing that you notice, you're you're flying right behind Jackie, and you're right behind him, and you look over for a second, and it just looks like, to you, it kind of looks like a chair, but it looks like a giant hand, and you're like, that might as well be a chair hand. Goddamn chair, or goddamn hands in this place. And you look forward, and that's about what you see right there. You look back at Jackie, and he's like, "Come on!" And I guess we'll go back to the other guys.
Okay.
What up? What's happening?
I will. Do we see them yet?
Give me a perception check.
Okay, that one is 9. Nope. Although, could I have my sprites go for that? Because that's kind of what they were doing.
That they fly into this room, and they're like, "Sir."
No, perfect.
Yeah. They come in. Yeah.
Oh, hey guys.
There we go. They tell you about all the room with the hands.
Did
Okay.
someone try giving him a high five?
Do you want us to?
I'm just wondering. Did anyone try?
Well, Jackie tried to shake one's hand, and it shot a fireball out.
Feel like that's kind of close enough. So, yeah, we're good with that then. All right. Is there anything else about the hands that seemed interesting, other than that, they were kind of all sticking out throughout the walls and?
They were odd, and they seemed to have different letters on them.
Different letters. All right, go.
There's some giant ones up here, and they point to where your companions are coming from.
What the hell? Right. I would like to go over to it. Maybe, there, here, something. And make, what check would I make on that? One I'm not good at, I know that for sure. I feel like it would be investigation. And I feel like I'm not good enough for that. Although, I'm just kind of looking at the letters to see what the deal is with them, based on what I was just, what Bron just explained to me.
All right, so when you get to this point, they're in this room.
Oh, okay.
So are you passing
So
Jackie and Artemis?
I thought it was at the arches. But yeah, in that case, I say I'll be right back. To
Whoa, buddy,
door.
you're muted.
Yeah, cool. Shit. So
Lots of questions.
In that case, what I was gonna say is I say I'll be back. These guys look like they're coming back, so I'm gonna run in here and kind of switch and run in while I think they were kind of coming in to that room. So we're not far.
Yeah, we're close. I was gonna say, whoa, buddy, you wouldn't believe, we kicked this guy in the nuts, and then we found some kind of toad orgy, pretty cool. There's a demon, and Sprite Cranberry got us out of a few scrapes.
Well, that's excellent news to hear.
You want some wine? I just got some. It's toe wine, I think.
Oh, that's gonna be a pass for me.
Are you
That's-
sure she was a fine nymph who poured it?
I
It
think
was a good toe wine.
currently I don't even know if I can accept, but I think
Oh, you're being too modest.
I know I hate it. But but for the time being, I think I just want to check out these things. You want to
Oh
go?
wait, one more thing. I'm blind now too.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Yeah,
just
can't see a fucking thing.
all
Can't
right.
hold up fingers. Let me guess how many you're holding up.
Well, you're blind.
Let me guess. I want
Okay.
to.
I hold up 3 fingers, but I
Can I
don't
do an
say
insight
that.
check to see if I see 3 fingers or I detect 3?
Yeah, give me insight.
Or
I
outside.
hope this is. Oh, it's a pretty good roll. That was. I was hoping for a really shit roll.
Sick, bro.
Yeah, 3 really. Plus 4 will put me at 18 to see how many fingers he has up.
No, I don't have 18 fingers up.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes down.
Okay, that's perfect. Wow, he really is fucking blind.
So, wait, how did you get blind? What the hell did you guys do?
I smoked some good shit with a tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah, there was a tiger. He was chilling. He was smoking. Then we
There are
found the
some
orgy.
questions not worth asking.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like specifically Ink has a few questions.
Okay. I mean, I feel like I answered them all, but whatever.
Well, where you saw tigers, what were they
Yeah,
doing?
smoking weed. I just said that.
And how many were there?
There was 2. One of them was actually kind of a creepo, but the other one was pretty cool.
Okay. Where was this?
A couple of rooms away. They're just chilling there next to the orgy, like across the hall, almost adjacent. Some would say,
Oh,
but that's not really adjacent at all.
okay. Across the hall, and then you go through like 3 rooms and then you have to go right, no, left, then right, then straight, then right, then right, then right. No, wait, that'll bring you back to the same spot. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not so good with directions since I lost my sight. Yeah,
Oh, okay, that might be.
and I got caught on fire. Something, the hand, I don't know, just being nice,
I
shaking
did
someone's
hear
hand,
about
set me on
that.
fire.
And thank you for the heads up on that, since I know my first instinct was high five, and
As long as it's with the other hand.
right, just do it quick. But okay, so now I get in here, and I was coming in to check out the hands in this room, based on what my sprites were reporting, and
Yeah, I don't know. Don't touch that shit.
well, I thought I seemed to make it seem like it was important.
Maybe, I don't know. I just don't touch it. Maybe give it a
Okay.
good look.
Did you guys figure anything out on this?
Sprite, cranberries.
That's usually the answer I get from the sprites as well. So all right, let's take a look. I'm going to. Is it now? Is this thing that I'm seeing here?
They're all hands.
Yeah. What's this middle one here?
It is a giant golden hand.
And is it on the ground, like facing up?
Yes, it's on the ground facing up with its fingers bent. It looks like a seat.
All right. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to ignore the one piece of advice that I was given on these
Wow.
things.
Wow.
'Cause
Because there's alcohol in my breath? Is that why?
no, just because this is a little too tempting. I would like to approach this hand, this giant hand, and I want to inspect it first and see what is going on with it. Because if it looks like a seat, I might try sitting in it. Although that may be bad if it's not like prepped correctly. So, and all of these colored things are also hands.
Yes.
Okay.
Should have more hands.
They're all hands, very smaller than the one,
Oh.
and they all point out and like towards you, and they are palm up with their hands straight.
I would like to see if there's anything I can see on this. Nope. Click to this one. This specific hand, in relation to letters anywhere.
You look all around, and there don't seem to be any letters. In fact, there don't seem to be any letters on these hands at all.
Oh, what the? All right. Now the bad idea. I'll take a seat. See what that does bad to me.
You take a seat on the hand, and nothing happens. You're chilling on a seat.
Okay. I get up. And are these hands outside on the wall different colors? Like how you have?
Yeah, they are different colors.
All right. So, I guess instinctively, I'm just gonna go orange. Touch that one, or inspect it. I'm sorry. Immediately, just touch it. Might be too late. I already said it.
I didn't instinctively what?
To check the orange one and see if there's anything I can see on that, because now there's no letters on these. And
All right, you go up to that one, this particular one right here.
yes, right on the wall there.
You investigate it. What are you doing?
I guess I'm looking for anything that is noticeable about it anywhere other than just that its color.
Let's see. As you approach and you get close to this one, you notice it. This one, unlike this is the first one you're looking at. It starts to glow a bit. Seems to be responding to you in some way. Artemis was there. Didn't seem to glow. Glowing a bit with you, but that's about it.
All right, let's do it. Reach out and touch it with the intent to snap back if I have to pull my hand away.
Are you touching it with what?
I will. I'll reach out my claw to it. My claw.
If you're just touching it, nothing seems to happen. And it doesn't glow anymore. I mean, it's still glowing, but it doesn't brighten.
In that case, I will try and pick it up. or pull it or grab it. See if I can.
You
have
pull it, and I need a dex saving throw.
There it is. 16. Wow, I rolled poor.
16. You take 22 points of radiant damage.
Radiant. Fuck.
Artemis, you're right there. And you just got hit by this. Ink. Both of you give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. All right, here we go.
17.
Boom. Boom. That's not bad. 22.
Ink, what did you get?
17.
17? You are too busy being hit by it, but you notice that you are glowing, which gives you a hint. Artemis, you know right away, even though you're right there, you saw all the action. He just got hit with Guiding Bolt, and that is obvious by him glowing the way he is now.
Is it possible to know where that came from?
You saw it come right from the hand.
Like a hand. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we just came in a room where there's a lot of shit drawn all over the place. Like, what hand?
This one right here.
Oh, right by us. Oh shit.
Yeah. So you were right there. You looked
okay.
around, and he touched it. Nothing happened. Tried to move it, and it seemed to release some kind of spell. You identified it as Guiding Bolt.
Was there anything in particular that seemed to like set this one off that we should know about?
Trying to move it. They are in the wall. They seem very stationary. When he touched it with his claw, it was fine. When he tried to move it at all, it seemed to activate some kind of defense.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm done.
Alright, well, in that case, it's time to grab the rope. Let's see. I have rope, right? Alright, someone give me your rope. I don't have rope. So, because I'm thinking what we can do is, it might be that we are grabbing the wrong ones. Perhaps, perhaps not. But if we try and move the correct ones, we might be able to take them out. And if we grab rope, we can pull and hopefully not be hit by any of this nasty shit. Or there could be something about just going up and touching them, because they seem to react to us. But
Let me see
sure.
if I have rope. I don't know if my guy does.
Give me an intelligence check, Ink.
Those are some big ideas.
That's not my. I've got an 8 on that, so.
Okay.
It's a -1.
Backpack.
So, it's actually.
I have some rope apparently. I'll give you some rope,
in 11.
but you have to do it.
Actually,
Like,
I
I'll
think
give
it's a
I'll
9.
give you the rope.
A 9?
Yes.
Sorry, what?
That was the intelligence check.
Let's see. Why does it say 11 here?
because for some reason I have a -1 to my intelligence, and it added 1 when it went over
Interesting.
here. So it was a 10 -1.
Yeah, with that, it doesn't add much. You don't get anything.
Yeah, I did not think so. So get the rope,
Got the rope.
and then first things first, drape it over purple, and then step back. We'll go to here, and then pull.
The rope turns invisible.
Okay, got
You feel it.
yeah.
It's still there. It's in your hand.
Watch out with the. All right. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out with the knots that I'm tying.
Is there any way we can tell if him like? Is there any way we can tell why it turned invisible? Like, was it him pulling it? Like, if I touch it, will I go invisible? Because I'd go for that. I'll go invisible.
Right. We'll just
I'll
discover
totally
what the
invisible.
best ones are.
If you wanna go over and pull on it,
God, that didn't go great for me last time. So I'll just keep watching him pull on things. Although his rope's invisible, so maybe he can't.
Now I just look like I'm using the force.
Yeah, like is he bullshitting us? Like I don't even believe this.
Well, you saw me pull the rope, and then you saw me not have the rope. But I'm miming incredibly now.
Yeah, like how much did I drink? Fuck. I'd probably be able to detect that the rope's there, I feel. Since I can't see it anyway.
Take it from that, put it on blue. Get back here. And if there's anything I have to do now that it's invisible or whatever, but I'm definitely keeping my hands on this as much as possible. Not letting go. Not like Rose. Piece of shit. And then I'll pull on blue.
And they both would have died. Like, come on.
All roses are terrible.
Then we wouldn't have had this great movie.
Including the rose from this game. I apparently had said that, and I stand by it.
alright, so you put your rope around that
Yes, on blue.
on blue.
And I pull.
What is your current hit points?
Shit. Fuck. 84.
4. 1 sec.
Okay, well, that's good news. Now it's become bad news again.
Alright, hold on. I was just saying goodnight to Caroline. Okay. Roll die. Let's see. Bad news is I don't have enough die to roll here. Alright, what was your total again?
84.
Nothing appears to happen.
Okay, good. Because there was a threshold that I know of. And I am below it. Tom knows what we're talking about. Tom knows real good.
That's what's gonna happen in this game too. In every one shot.
Right.
What is your health points? Is wrong.
Bye, Tom. I think I'm just gonna go to red if we're able to just continue with mine.
Okay. If everyone's cool with that, and I know I think it is 11:30, so we wrap it up pretty soon. Time flies.
Yeah.
All right, you go over to Red, and you're standing there, standing that back. You tie it around, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Everyone that's in that room, I need a con saving throw.
Oh my.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
It's like one of my worst ones. Actually, not my worst one, but 15 for me.
6.
Unfortunately, you can't even use evasion, friend. Because you didn't make the throw. Artemis, what is your con save? And I also need a con save from your sprites as well.
Yes. Oh no. 9, 1, 16, and 18.
One of them saves.
Yeah.
Artemis, what's your save?
I think that we just walked into a room of like mass confusion, so I'm kind of like holding back, trying to figure out what's going to happen next, kind of thing.
Yeah, what's your save? For con save.
Oh shit! You know, save. Wait for it. Come on. Where is my mouse cursor? $26.
26, you save. So you take half of this.
Oh, fuck.
You takes 37 points of damage, except for Tom, who takes
37?
yeah,
Fuck.
except for Tom, who takes half of that, which is what,
12 or 13?
After he pulled the red
16
thing?
or something? And
Oh my
17,
god.
18. 18.
18.
And then one of the sprites saved, but I know he has like 2 health.
Yep.
Sons of bitches. 18. I will take this damage and say, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat up.
Okay.
I
New
regret
plan.
giving him the rope.
It sucks because I was thinking of stopping before that one.
I need an Arcana check from my spellcasters in that room.
There's a large amount of not cool.
Next one. Jesus.
You knew that thing makes cold. That's what you know. That thing aims cold.
Okay, guys. Red cold. I not think usual, but yeah, red is cold.
What did you get, Artemis?
Sorry, can you say that again? Sorry.
What'd you get for an Arcana? Arcana.
Hold on, I gotta roll that. Okay. Oh, not bad. That is a 19.
19. You know this spell as Cone of Cold.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up.
I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't think I have any abilities besides opportunity attacks that would do anything about this. So unless somebody's next to me and they're doing ranged touches, I don't have anything that will do anything.
Well, it already happened. You just know that's what just happened. That's what is freezing all the sprites. The sprites are still there. They're frozen solid.
Okay. So I'm gonna allow my next buddy to come up with a leg to try to like take over this. Like get involved with this pergola that we're under and be like, this is our space kind of thing.
So I'm gonna go grab the rest of the rope, and then I'm gonna say new plan.
It's cold. Yeah.
And I hand it back to Chacky and say,
Thanks.
All frozen. It's actually like
It's
you
frozen?
can't even roll it up.
Yeah,
It's frozen
absolutely.
out.
Wow.
I assume it's just a frozen rope that you still can't see, but it's just like this big long fucking like almost
Stiff
cartoon noose, like or lasso. I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
that I hand back to you, and say this is a door we've been fucking smashing. I'm
got
gonna take
any-
a nap. Holy fuck!
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. I'm
It's a bad idea.
I might step out of this room for a couple of minutes. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
just mosey on over here. Maybe just take a step out of the room before it incinerates us.
Sorry. So what else are you guys doing?
I just moved out of the room.
Yeah.
And I'm like half asleep also currently, just stating.
Yeah, no, we're fading here. So I think the one victory that I can give Wolfgang, I haven't heard from you, my friend. So we're gonna say that you've been working on this door the whole time they've been investigating that, and
There's just been explosions.
I'm
from
sorry.
the way.
I cut out during the turn, and then I came back, and it was them. So I've just been and Ink was no longer here. So I just kind of figured something was going on.
oh yes, you already hurt the integrity of the door, and after that happened, it was shooting. The AC went down, the damage threshold, and now it's they come in here, and you have this just crumbling.
Can I just
Or-
be sitting on what remains of the door? Like I turned it into a chair.
Yeah, go for it.
So-
You'd be like, what have you guys been doing?
You guys look terrible.
Yeah,
So-
Jackie's nipples are can cut
They're
glass.
frozen solid.
And I stumble into this room with my fur all frozen, and I just plop on the floor and just it didn't okay, bad plan.
All right, so if you guys, I'm gonna move Artemis down here too, because that room seems to be cursed from what you guys can tell. And if you guys want to take a short rest here, or take some time to heal up, and then we can, take off from here next time.
Short rest would be good.
Yeah.
Does that
Sure.
sound good to everyone?
Yeah, let's get a bit of a rest, and then we can check out these other doors, smash this one, finish that off. We'll get this going.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be like, no, kind of thing for this.
Yeah, the one thing that I do know is that we have no idea what we're doing with those hands. The one thing that happened is don't ever move them. One of them glowed, but then it attacked me when I tried to move it because it's a dick.
Is it possible that maybe not this game, like, but when we come back next, that like we can do like a concerted something check to figure this shit out?
Well, we might.
I will try to give you checks to give you hints along the way, but this is just they say to use child riddles in this, which I have, but this one is homemade, so I hope that it's easy enough to figure out, and once it's explained, I hope it's like, oh, okay. I don't know, but I hear you're not supposed to use anything beyond like first grade riddles. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I will try to give you hints as much as possible, but I know
There
that
once was a man from Mass. Sorry, not a riddle.
yeah. I mean, we learned from Lucas's game that we're not too big of a fan of all these, but this particular one, this dungeon has a riddle that has to do with these rooms. So that's all I can tell you right now.
Yeah, we figured that part out, but
No, fair enough. I mean, we do what we do. So okay.
I mean, if I've given you a lot of information already, I know that it might not seem like much, but your experiment there wasn't in vain, and I'd probably try to write down those spells that happened.
Red one
There.
freezes everybody.
You need a little more than that.
Kona
You need just a little more. There's also hints in other rooms, but this seems like the main room from what Artemis could see, because Jackie didn't see anything. But from what Artemis could see and what he's going to talk about with Ink, is that this room is different, has a giant hand, has multiple hands, and or more hands, and other rooms seem to have about 3.
Hmm.
And I'm hoping the payoff is worth it. I'm hoping. So I hope you guys enjoy when we get closer. But yeah.